morning, everybody. Welcome to the kitchen. Today we're going to make Sylvia's fried chicken. This is a much simpler recipe than the one we did. We made our buttermilk fried chicken during Brown Girl Dreaming. This one is simply you get the chicken massaged with our salt, black pepper, and garlic powder, and let that sit for at least 20 minutes or overnight. All right, so unfortunately I cannot let it sit overnight. I gotta make it today. So I'm gonna get this ready, put it in the fridge, and let it wait a little while. I thought I had garlic powder in our pantry here, and then when I started to try to make this yesterday, I realized we're out of garlic powder. So I brought in some garlic powder. So now that I've got that, I can get this. We're gonna measure it and put it into the plastic bag, and then we're gonna sprinkle our seasonings over our chicken. All right, here we have our bag, our plastic bag. And I've got our 1 teaspoon of black pepper, our 1.5 teaspoons of regular table salt, and our 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. And we're just gonna toss that up in there. And then we're gonna sprinkle it over our chicken generously. Now, I just did drumsticks, because personally I prefer fried drumsticks. But you could, get breasts or wings and do the same thing with them. All right, so now I've gotten those very well coated. I'm gonna turn the pieces over onto this plate, and then I can leave the plate in the refrigerator. Remember, whenever you're working with chicken, raw chicken, you always have to wash your hands thoroughly and keep utensils and any plates that you use. You don't want to contaminate anything. So this I'm just going to throw out. Wash my hands. All right, and then generously sprinkle the seasoning over this side. And we'll let this sit in the refrigerator for probably an hour. I have time today, so I can wait an hour before I can start frying them, okay? So during that time, I'm gonna get the flour ready. So we need 1.5, I'm not doing the full 3.5 pound chicken, so I'm just gonna get probably 1 cup of flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and I believe some more of the, a 1/4 teaspoon of the black pepper. And put that together, and then I'll shake up the chicken in it after this has rested for an hour. All right, so our chicken has been in the refrigerator for an hour, and now I'm going to get it coated in our flour mixture and then in the fryer. Now, just one thing, don't forget, these are recyclable, so I washed it and I'm going to put it in our recycling bin. There's a styrofoam tray that the chicken came in. So now I save everything, and for good reason. This is my Chipotle bag, and I saved a brown bag, and now, as it turns out, I need it because it's important to toss your chicken in the flour mixture in a brown bag, okay? I have read articles written by Southern cooks, chefs, restaurateurs who swear you must coat the chicken and toss it in a brown paper bag. All right, so luckily I have a brown paper bag. I'm going to add into it our flour, and I'm just using 1 cup of flour because I only have a couple pieces of chicken to do. And our 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and our 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Shake that up, get it mixed, and all I need to do is drop a drumstick in and then shake it around and get it fully coated. Now, growing up, this was always my job. Whenever my mother did chicken like this, I always got to shake it in the bag. So every time I do it, it always reminds me of when I was little. All right, so now all I need to do is just shake off the excess and then put it right into our oil. Now I have to double check We want it at the right temperature. And this still is rising, so I'm gonna have to wait until it gets to the correct temperature. Okay, so I'm gonna drop this in. I'm looking for 350. Nope, the oil's not there yet. Sorry. Our thermometer is giving me trouble. I think I might have done something to it. It should sizzle right away, so I don't think that's hot enough. All right, let's get this in. There we go. Woo, that looks great. And now we're gonna get in another piece. We'll do 2 at a time. And we gotta let it cook for a while. Okay, we're gonna cook for about 4 minutes on one side, and then I'm gonna flip it over and 4 minutes on the other side. Here we go. Our last piece is coming out. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Woo! All right. Got a little weird. And there we are. We have our beautiful, Sylvia's beautiful fried chicken. All right, you guys, I feel like I am the luckiest person on the planet right now because what I have before me is an entire feast from Sylvia's recipes. It's almost as good as being there at Sylvia's up in Harlem, 126 and Lenox, especially on a Sunday brunch, gospel brunch. It's, you know, we're in the middle of this crazy pandemic. They're only doing takeout, but seeing this food and tasting these brings back the memories of going for the gospel brunch and really one of the best times ever. I cannot wait to eat this. This is my lunch. I am going to feast today. Whoa, I am so lucky. Here is our beautiful coleslaw with raisins, our black-eyed pea salad, our collard greens with the smoked turkey, our fried chicken, and our macaroni and cheese. I am so, so lucky. And I wish you all were here with me to share. It is absolutely fabulous. So I hope it inspires you all to cook in the kitchen and start experimenting and creating your own recipes and your own memories. But just to go over again, we did Sylvia's fried chicken. I had 6 drumsticks, and we did 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. We shook that up together and we sprinkled the chicken with it. We let it marinate with those seasonings for an hour in the refrigerator, and you can leave that up to overnight. And then we shook our chicken with 1 cup of flour, a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika, and another 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And then we fried it, and 1 cup of flour. We shook it in the paper bag, and then we fried it. And I did about 9 minutes per drumstick in the oil at 350. And they just look absolutely delicious. I can't wait to start eating it. Of course, I did take a piece already. I have another one, and it really is just absolutely so good. So everybody, please try cooking at home and enjoying these recipes, and let me know what you think. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.